Hey guys, back again, and here we have one of the guitars from that eBay video I just did, and we're going to be doing a pretty sick mod that I'm excited about. No exaggeration, I'm actually really excited about it, because in my 15 years of playing and just about the same time modding guitars, I've never seen or come across something like this. Now I've known about it for a while now. One of my buddies, JP, who's huge in the modding community and arguably one of the best. I believe he makes a living at it, we'll say that. He turned me onto this a while ago, and at first it was kind of like an underground thing, and you had to like know somebody who knew somebody, or just get the print and pay for it to be printed, like the board itself. But now on Hobby CNC, I'm sure for a while now they've been selling these things. So I stumbled across a video, I forget of who, but I'll put a little thing on the screen of that real quick.
This is my mechanical fret Guitar Hero 3 Les Paul for the Xbox 360. Basically, that means I've got these mechanical switches that sound really nice and feel really nice.
Alright, so that was 6-string Cal. I appreciate it, buddy. Always love watching videos like that. I will say, though, initially I didn't watch the video. I really only watched about what I clipped there. And I stole that link from the description. I bought some parts, I got them sent to me, and I really just didn't watch it at first because I didn't want any guides or help in any way to skew my mod when I did it. But I've since gone back and watched it, and I gotta say, for what I see, I'm pretty impressed. Some things I would change, like the way that how deep the frets go in, but I think you'll see with how I did my mod, it worked out well. Also, dude, awesome faceplate. It's kind of funny, just last night I found like a lot of faceplates for 360 and PS3 guitars, and that was the Sex Pistols one was in there. But it's like $120 for basically like the Chrome, the Slash, the this, the that, like the Panic at the Disco. I think it was maybe not all of them, but it was like 10 in there for like $120 plus like 70 shipping. Like, this is ridiculous. But anyways, you're here for the mechanical frets, so appreciate you guys, and back to the video. Yeah, so that video there, that's how I found out about this, so thank you to that person. I appreciate it very much. So we're going to be installing this today. For those that don't know, this is a replacement of the original board here. These are mechanical, keyboard keys. They're just like micro, or I guess low profile keyboard keys. And so then what you do is you say goodbye to this, which is like a television remote. If you think about it, this is how television remotes work. You have a board, and then you have your buttons on top of that, and then you want to change the channel or the volume. That's how you do that. So that's how Guitar Hero does its thing. Now, does it work? Yeah, because 15 years later, these guitars still work. But at the same time, that's way better. One thing I noticed in that person's video, or really just that I heard and I retained, was that the holes are going to not be the right size, so you have to open those up a little bit, no big deal. And then also when I bought them, I saw something about modding the frets. I have to physically mod them, and I can already see here, even if it were to be down, there would still be quite a bit of room that this stands up. So we have to hollow out the frets. Won't be too big of a deal. So yeah, with the fact that we have to make the holes a little bit bigger, that'll be an easy fix. Actually, we can just do that real quick. And you do not have to do it this way, but I'm just going to be a little bit extra since I have the tools to do it. I'm going to measure this. This is 163. You get a little bit on the tip. It seems like the top is kind of bowed out, like it got smashed from the screw. So 173 is what I see. 174. What about this guy over here? Yeah, no, it says 178 again. So we'll go like here. Let's see what this is. This hole here is 162. So if we go 180, let's look at the drills, the options that we have here. We have a 189. A 185. I don't want to go 9, seems a little excessive. 85? We'll go 85. Okay, now that we have the holes drilled, we're going to see if it fits, and guess what? It fits perfectly fine. We're going to flip it over, and then again, we're going to see that Oh man, it won't go. Alright, so as you can see, there is a pretty significant gap here. The circuit board rests on this, and the same thing on the other side. There's a flat piece right there. That here, if I turn it upside down, you can actually see. If I put it on, there's a certain point where it just doesn't go any further, which is what we want. The issue, obviously, is that these switches are deeper than the frets really are. So what we have to do is we have to measure from here, this point, to the bottom of here, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to try to measure just a vague from here to the top of the board. I'm going to go slow. And we're kind of parallel to the top of the board. Now I'll show you the trick. Alright, I'm back because I lost a clip. I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. And I kind of can't re-record it right now. But basically the trick would have been that I measured to the top of the board, even though I said I needed to measure to the bottom of the board. The trick, all it is that you measure the board itself, you subtract it from the total number, and then you get the board, the bottom of the board height to the pin, or not the pins, but the two, platform pads. Then I showed how I just kind of wrote down some math where I then subtracted that depth from the back side of the fret, and then I also measured the cube of the switch itself. That way I was able to see how much I was supposed to take off widthwise, around the thing, because not only do you need the depth, you have to actually have the key switch miss the fret. Because my first time around, I didn't do that. I just measured for the depth, and then I was like, the keys aren't working. But then I realized that the sides of my hole were actually hitting the key switch, so I had to remeasure it and expand it each way. Now on to the actual machining part of the video. Alright, that's about all I got. I hope you enjoyed. You know, I didn't want to get too in-depth with everything. I know I did lose the one clip, but I didn't want to get too in-depth with all like the math and all that. Mainly because I didn't want it to be a lengthy video, but also if it goes over everybody's heads, you know, is it enjoyable? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm literally asking if you guys would like to see me, you know, sit down and take the extra effort to show each step more in depth. That's cool. If you like how I kind of do, you know, like just explain it a little bit thoroughly, as much as I can, and then just do it on camera. You know, either way. Mainly because my next video is going to be kind of like this one, where I start doing the project, I explain what I'm going to be doing, and then I just do it, and then it's done. But I want to transition, the more I do these videos, into actually like more a tutorial than just like a showcase. Because right now this is like a showcase mod. Like I'm just showing what I had done. I didn't explain how to do it. So if you guys would like more tutorials, let me know, you know. So appreciate you all. Thank you for watching my video. Okay.